You've been on the music faculty at the University of Utah since 1992. Had you been to Utah before that?
Oh, yeah. I can still remember I was on tour with San Francisco Opera, but we were on the second leg of the tour after in January, and we flew into Salt Lake City. It was my first time flying into Utah.
What was the opera?
It was Lucia de Lammermoor, and we spent like 4 days. We weren't supposed to ski in Park City, but we did. We all did. But I remember thinking, what a beautiful place. And my wife and I had come through here. We had stopped here on our honeymoon on our way to San Francisco. Already knew that it was gorgeous, but at that time, flying in with the mountains, I tell that story over and over and over of how all of a sudden the mountains just had a profound impact upon me. And I remember thinking, boy, there'd be no way that I would ever be here. But it just happened that I knew some of one guy in the faculty at Utah and interviewed for the job and got it. And I thought maybe we'd stay here 2 or 3 years, but that was 21 years ago. So
and here you still are.
It's a great place to be. Yeah, it's just a fantastic place to be.
Tell me why you picked Britten's Hymn to St. Cecilia as your Friday favorite.
With every great piece of music, I can always remember the first time that I heard it. I went to a very small college, which thankfully had a very strong music program and a really great choir director who's still going. But I remember him handing this out to the chamber choir. At the time, as an 18-year-old, it was perplexing at best. And so I fumbled through this thing, and all the changing meter and the Phrygian modes and all these things that were just confusing me. So the reason I picked this piece is because the process of going through it and learning it and plunking it out at the piano and doing it with other people. I've always loved singing in choir. And of all the pieces to sing in a choir, that piece in particular is one of the great experiences that I've had. I really, really enjoyed that. I continued to listen to it over and over and over and over again. And no matter what mood I'm in, will pick me up and put me into a much, much better place. For Friday Favorites, I'm Robert Breault from Salt Lake City, and this is the Hymn to St. Cecilia by Benjamin Britten.